And it's time for another basic beer review. And yeah, it's a proper basic beer review. It's not a championship or a anything like that. I will be doing another championship. I don't know what's on yet, but I enjoyed them so much in the past. Let's get another one underway as soon as we can. But until then, I'm going to review this. I'm going to review a can of their Sprucy Lucy. Brewdog's Sprucy Lucy, and it's Sprucy Lucy. It's got the Spa symbol on it there, and it's all very Spa branded. So I'm assuming it was brewed for Spa because I bought it from Spa. So there you go. So it's a very kind of Spa branded Brewdog beer called Sprucy Lucy, and it's a West Coast Session Pale. So there you go. It's 4.5% ABV. It's a 330ml can, and there's not really much else I can say about it. It's a West Coast Pale that I assume was brewed for Spa. And it's available in Spa, and I can't remember how much it was now. It wasn't too dear. I think it was less than £6 for a 4-pack. So there you go. It's decent price. Is it a decent beer? Well, let's find out. Well, I've not got much information about this. I didn't look up too much. It's a spruced up session pale. Apparently, there you go, spruced up session pale. What can I say? Will I think it's spruced up? Will it have any flavour? It's 4.5%, quite low for a pale, but not for a session pale, I suppose. Let's get it into the glass anyway and have a little look at it. So it's pouring quite light. So let's have a look. It's pouring quite light. It's a little bit hazy. One finger white head there. It's looking kind of like almost like a pineapple juice colour, I'd say. Virgin, kind of like a lager, just like a standard lager, called like a hazy lager, I suppose it looks like. So a hazy lager, a little bit of bubbles sticking to the outside of the glass, maybe not the cleanest glass, but it doesn't look too carbonated. That head is disappearing quite quickly, to be honest. Thought I'd get this little tulip shaped glass just so that it's, or whatever it is, just so that we can swill it a bit and get a nice nose on it, which we will be doing in a minute. But yeah, it looks good, looks interesting. It's a nice colour. Looks like it might be quite light, looks like it might be quite floral, a bit fruity, but we'll see what the noses we're getting on it. Ooh, so already, nice. It's quite a hoppy nose on that, really. Getting some pineapples in there. Bit of peaches and cream in the nose there. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of peaches and cream there. A bit of stone fruit on the nose. It smells really nice, actually. Smells really good. Smells interesting. Smells tasty. Smells tasty. There you go. It smells really tasty. But yeah, it smells a little bit, a bit of pine in the smell there. It smells a little bit floral. It smells, it smells hoppy. It smells a little bit savoury, a little bit peppery. It smells a bit dank. It smells interesting, I've got to say. It does actually smell very interesting. It smells good, but the thing is, sometimes you get these beers and they do smell really good. As soon as you taste them, it's a different story. So we're going to go in for the old taste in a second. Just prepare myself. One more smell. Okay, I'm going to go in for the old taste. Cheers. Oh, so nice bit of bitterness on the finish there. First thing I'm noticing. In the flavour, you're getting a lot of those smells in the flavour. So those smells are translating to the flavour, although a little bit light. But of course, it's a session pale. It's not going to be particularly strong. It's got a nice West Coast bitterness. If you like a nice bitterness on your beers, yeah. But it's a West Coast. It will have bitterness. It's got a little bit of fruitiness there. A little bit of creaminess, lovely mouthfeel, nice and smooth. It's also got, say, like quite a light body. The carbonation is perfect, and I say the flavours, they're in the background, but they are there. And there's a fairly complex flavour, but it is subtle. Bit of citrus, bit of orange as well in the flavour there. A little bit of orange. I say nice bit of bitterness. It's not massively bitter. Okay, I know some people who like a West Coast with a lot of bitterness might find this a bit of a disappointment, but at the end of the day, it's enough bitterness for me. It's tingling, a nice tingling bitterness, but not an unpleasant bitterness. I know that Brewdog beers can be quite hit and miss, certainly at the moment. But I got to say, this one is pleasant. It's absolutely pleasant. It's you know, it's not it's not world class or anything like that. But again, for a session pale, there's no off flavours there. It's pretty, pretty standard. It's not too dear. If you just want a 4-pack for out in the garden, then if you've got a Spa near you, have a look if they still got it. I don't know, I got this a bit ago. I don't know whether they still do it. I don't know whether it's just like a limited time thing, or whether they still do it. But I think last time I went into Spa, they still had this. So get down to your local Spa, have a little go yourself, see what you think. But I am thinking this is at least half decent, but I'd almost say that's decent. I'm hardly a West Coast connoisseur, so I don't really know what I look for with the West Coast, but to be honest, I think that for a West Coast, it's got a little bit of hazy pale character there as well, and quite a lot of West Coast character as well. We got the pine in there, we got the floral notes. Yeah, a lovely bit of peach and a bit of orange there as well. Very nice. Quite a complex flavour, but quite light in flavour. Light bodied. I'd say decent, certainly decent for the price. Nothing more to say. Sprucy Lucy, decent beer. Till next time, have a good one.